All right, this is actually my second time doing this video. I actually forgot. I didn't realize that they had a limit on TradingView, and like what I do is I just do my trade recaps just for me, like as a personal journal. I still have like my written journal, but I just do this just for like actual market recaps and like things to just like repeat to myself. I didn't even notice that they had a limit, and they actually knocked me out like midway. And so I'm just gonna do this quickly and yeah. Overall, we're bearish. Okay, we have this the timer's low, monthly wick, and then these relative equal lows, and I think that's where to honestly honestly we could see no movement right after that level. Okay, so we're bearish. Um, Same idea. Okay, it's on the weekly, just more split up. Daily. Okay, daily. Okay, so we have this busy buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, and it was completely covered. Okay, and that turns into an inverse fair value gap. And so my idea was like, okay, so if we're bearish, these are the draws on liquidity. Okay, doesn't make sense for price to draw up all the way up here, does it? When there's resting sell side. Um, so this inverse fair value gap, if price did want to, because this inversed in Monday, if price did want to, rally lower, had to get up into this area as a retracement bar and then rally lower and then respect consequent encroachment while with this bit or SIBI and then respect consequent encroachment of that as well. But it's still forming and there's still market action right now. It's PM session, but I don't really trade PM session just because um I don't have as much experience and then like the time too. Like I'm only doing this on like a little time crunch too. It's just part of my learning too. So 4 hour. So we have this 4 hour CB. Okay, obviously I wanted to see the lower half be respected. Actually respecting like the quarter half or the quarter side of it. So that was pretty nice to see. And this buy side was my draw on liquidity for the buy stop run. Okay, I wanted to see this be swept and then rally lower. We also had London low right here, and that was I was looking to go long, but there was no SMT, so I wasn't trying to go long when we're bearish. Unless we had high confirmation from an S&T, which we didn't, and so that was the reason why I just let it go. And if you go back into your chart, you'll see like, okay, it did rally higher, which was fine. Hourly. So hourly, we have the same idea for our CB. I say wanted to see that be respected, which it beautifully does. Bearish order block. Someone respects it, but respecting mean threshold again, somewhat, but still in use. Okay. And that's what I was using as like a just another premium PD array, basically. Okay. And then we had this new day opening gap, which you see on the lower time frames. And then Monday's low was the draw on liquidity, and then London's low too. But the thing is, at the 9 a.m. hour, it took it, and that's where it went long. Which you see, it took both sides on the marketplace at 9 a.m. And that's when I was like, oh, that kind of like annoyed me because I wanted 8:30 to open up and just immediately take that buy side liquidity, but it didn't, and it just went to the London low, and then that's when I was like, um, yeah. But like I said, I was going long. I was looking to go long, but it's just not my model. Like I said, I would just rather wait for a shorting opportunity. Um, okay, midnight opens, 8:30 opens. Okay, so we have so premium PD rates were already okay. So this is the dealing range from high to low. Okay, obviously we're in premium levels. Um, and I was using this. I was using this high. As you could actually, um, forgot to mention that this is London's high right at 5 a.m. Even on the 1 minute, it was right at 5 a.m. It like on 8 a.m. it barely went up by like a point. Okay, and I was like, okay. Um, I did see that, and I was like, it didn't make sense for price to come up because they already did take buy stops. But if price was willing to get up there, that 19,583 level was the drawn liquidity for a buy stop grade. Um, but the main idea was I wanted to see these levels be respected, the SIBI and the inverse for rally gap, which it does. Which like you can see the bodies where it's just respecting consequent encroachment, and the wicks are just doing damage, which is exactly what I want to see. And this, all this movement up here, this is where I was going short. Okay, this right here, I was going short. I was going short on this wick, and then got stopped out by this wick. Yeah, which you'll see on the lower time frames again. Kind of pisses me off because why does price want to get up there again and take buy stops with an SMT? So didn't make sense. I was pissed, but it's like whatever. And then look, right here. This is London low. I was looking to go long, but never produced an SMT. It was going lower while NQ was wanting to go higher. I was like, okay, it's higher probabilities to go short than to go long. And that was my thought process. You could have went long and you still would have been fine, but just for me, I didn't. I just didn't feel comfortable doing that just yet. Okay, especially when our overall bias is bearish. I have this bit right here as well, and yeah, um, in this bearish order block. Let's see what else. Yeah, so main idea was I was going short here and then got knocked out by this one, which still closed on a down candle. Kind of annoying. But yeah, after I took out this low, my draw on liquidity was this low. Okay, and that's where I was looking to take profits. Yeah, so 5 minute drop down. Just my executions. Okay, so 8:30 opens, and I wanted to see price rally up to at least these highs. And they were like relative equal highs, even though it did go up like a point. Okay. And I was fine with price. As it was going down, it was making these swing highs. So basically liquidity. It was engineering liquidity. I was like, okay, I was still fine for price to like sweep this high or minimum these highs. Because it was like right next to the SIBI at the bottom. And just wait for a SMT. And that's all I was doing. Okay. Make a higher high here and lower high in ES. But as price was opened up, 9:30, we have a like around like 20, 40, 10, 20. We have like a 45 point gap. It's not a big gap, so price is gonna want to fill that in immediately, basically. And yeah, so that was like the idea. And then we have Monday's new day opening gap. And you can see these wicks right here. I think that's resistance or support, I mean. Um, and yeah, so I was like looking at these highs and I was like, okay, whatever highs it takes, if it makes a higher and if it shows willingness to go lower and if there's that SMT, that's where I'm gonna go short. But obviously it rockets through. Like I said, you could have went long here, being below midnight and 8:30, but that wasn't for me. And it rockets through at 9:30 and then that's when it stops right here at this high. So it's like, okay, it's showing willingness to go lower. Um, it sweeps the high, it makes an SMT, Let's see. Let me show you. Where's that high? Okay, so this is the high, and ES was already down here. Okay, so you can see like already the extremeness of being embarrassed already. Mm-hmm. So, so obviously I was like, okay, this is like exactly what I want. I could have just went short there. Okay. But the reason why I don't just short it just like right there, this is basically a turtle soup too. Um, just do these annotations. Some ramen. Okay. But either way, this is a turtle soup. And I love entering turtle soups. Um, but yeah, I just need that SMT. Boom. The reason why I don't just push the sell market order is because of these. Okay. Because of this things. If I place a market order just right there, say I place a limit order. Okay. And I'm just like, okay, what's 20 points ahead? Like right here. I would have been knocked out. So, and plus I like to see confirmation, like displacement. So right here you could see like on the 5 minute relative is disrespecting these Peter rays, but in reality it's just the wicks. Okay. Um, so then now more into the execution. 9:30 open, sweeps these lows. Changing the state delivery right here. And yeah, that could have been a good entry right there. A real good entry. Taking profits at these equal lows. These equal lows, these are way too clean. Um, Entry right there. Stop like right here. Boom, that's 100 points. Almost 200 points, just right there. Right at the lows. But like I said, there was no S&T and like it was right at 934. So I just did it. It just didn't make sense. But there was that opening range gap, which did that was a confluence basically. And we have first percent off. Mhm. First percent per value gap. Okay. Could have entered on the retest. Right here again. Rallies. Okay, but I wasn't going looking to go long. Okay, I was looking to go short. Let me do a more detailed. Okay, so it takes these highs, SMT, market structure shift, inverse fair value gap. I enter actually on this fair value gap. Okay, on consequent encroachment, which is like around here. I was just like eyeballing it and then placing my stop at this high. Okay, because I didn't want to see price disrespect. I didn't want to see price disrespect this area, this SIBI right here. Okay. And like so far, this was at 958, 959. We rallied down close candle. Then 10. I didn't pay attention to news, and that was the thing that I needed to do. Actually pay attention. So going forward, I'm gonna have like a little sticky note, have the news that's gonna come up, not the past news, hopefully, and then just place it like on my notebook or something, or right next to my mouse, and just actually pay attention because I don't like switching tabs like that either. But um, yeah, 10 a.m. opens, rallies down. Okay, and this is like the first thing I should have done better. I placed my TP like right here at consequent encroachment of first percent of fair value gap. Literally like right here, like a point. And when I saw price like already drove back, I was like, okay, we're bearish. We're very bearish. But no, it comes up, comes all the way up, and then I was like, and then it knocks me out. It's like, damn. First thing I could have done better, place my DP right here at these equal lows. And then, but that was the effect of not realizing 10 a.m. news. And then, yeah. And then, I didn't really have like a strong, I kept moving my stop because I didn't know if I wanted it up here or down up here or down here. But then I realized we have this immediate rebalance. Price is not going to get up there. And if price does get up here, most likely it's going to get up here, which it obviously does. And then I'm proud of that. Really proud of that. I actually got a better feel right below it right here. But yeah, um, things to work on. Okay, better. I could have done. I could have just done TP right here and just been could have been done at 10 in 2 minutes, 300 profit right there. But nope, I just lose, and then it was only like a small. Only sold 2 contracts too. It's only a small loss, like $86. So paper money, um, pocket money. You know, just like the little things. But yeah, that's something I need to work on. It was kind of messy. I wasn't gonna lie. But yeah, I was really looking for these lows right here, which it obviously does. It was at negative one standard deviation of the manipulation leg. And yeah, that's something I could have done better. And better, I could have just committed to this RR right here, which I did, but like I said, the heat of the moment is just like too many things moving around. Um, but yeah, should have done that. I should have done that. Just take profit at 2.5. My profit was like down here, right below the low. Ah, it stings. But yeah, we move on. It wasn't a big loss, so it was a good entry too. And that's like the things I was kind of struggling at. But yeah, definitely feeling more confident. I was looking for a re-entry, but didn't produce an S&T. Let me see. Mhm. I was looking at these highs. I was looking at it, but then I was like, I'll just let it go, you know? And then it's just started rallying. Oh, I was actually looking for a short. I remember now. I was looking for a short, but then my profit was right here, and it already went there. I was like, and I was already kind of late to 10. I mean, that's late for me. It's like, you know. Yeah. So main things are improve my R2R, stay focused, and actually pay attention to news. Okay. Okay, everything stay the same. Good entry. Wait for the liquidity run. S&T. Show displacement. Enter inverted value gap or fair value gap within or better if it's overlapping on each other. And yeah, just take profits where I can. And yeah, obviously went to my direction. Little consolidation. Little fucking bearish. All right, peace, guys.